Broadcasting from Studio 300 on Cal Poly's campus, you're watching Mustang Sports. Good morning, Mustangs. Today is Monday, November 25th. I'm Denzel Quarterman. You're watching Mustang Sports. The Cal Poly men's basketball team earned their first win in a blowout against a non-NCAA opponent. The Mustangs defeated Bethesda 78-39 yesterday after starting the season 0-3. The Flames started with a 10-7 lead in the first 5 minutes of the game, but lost the lead when senior point guard Jamal Johnson hit a three-point shot, eventually leading to a 34-15 Mustang lead with 1 minute and 43 seconds left in the half. And the Mustangs never looked back. Sophomore-junior college transfer David Nwaba had career highs of 14 points and 8 rebounds, and sophomore center Brian Bennett had 10 points and 5 rebounds. 12 of Cal Poly's 14 players had at least 3 points. The Mustangs had a 47-26 rebounding advantage, helping them reach a 42-point lead in the second half. Cal Poly looks to continue their winning streak against North Dakota and Pacific at the Global Sports Hardwood Challenge and when the Mustangs host Oregon next week. A strong second half for St. Mary's resulted in a loss for Cal Poly's women's basketball team Saturday afternoon. With a final score of 77-69, the Mustangs have now fallen to 2-4 in the Big West Conference. St. Mary's outscored Cal Poly by 20 points in the second half, overshadowing the 36-24 lead the Mustangs held. At the half, Cal Poly is hosting the 2013 Holiday Beach Classic, where they will face Akron on Friday, November 29th at 7 p.m. October 12, 2002. Daryl Jones scored on a 98-yard kickoff return against Southern Utah. That was the last time Cal Poly scored on a kickoff return. Saturday, senior Alex Hubbard broke the 11-year drought for Cal Poly. That 94-yard kickoff return and a well-balanced offense propelled the Mustangs to a 42-14 victory over the Claws. Sophomore quarterback Chris Brown was the leading rusher for the Mustangs with 101 yards and adding another 129 through the air. Cal Poly's senior fullback Akinine Umo scored 3 times for the Mustangs in their final game of the season. Tim Walsh posted an identical 3-3 record on the road and at home in his 5th year as Cal Poly's head coach. The Mustangs finished the 2013 season tied for 4th in the Big West Conference. The season may not have ended the way they wanted it to, but linebacker Johnny Millard definitely made quite an impact on the field this season. Reporter Lisa Diaz spoke with him about his love for the game in this week's Mustang Sports feature.
You know, John's number one. He's a great kid and he's a good football player and all those things. But you know, the biggest thing that he brings to our football program is his leadership and his want to and his love for football.
I have good versatility. I can line up at a lot of positions, and I play with a good motor. I think. I hope so. I like to run the ball. So
Johnny's going to probably go down as one of the better football players we've ever had.
I sat down with Johnny Millard, who has led the Cal Poly defense for the past 4 years and has started more games than any other Mustang on the field.
I still remember my first game. It seemed so fast to me, and people were flying, and it's just, and looking at it now, the game slowed down so much more, and I think, like I said, learning the defense and learning multiple positions to really understand how I fit, and just being smarter on the field helps slows it down and lets you play faster.
Was there ever a moment where you were this close to not playing, or this, like, it took extra effort?
I mean, we're so blessed to be able to play this game, and you know, even if we have to get up early in the mornings, that might be hard sometimes, but I don't know if there's anything else I love than, you know, strapping up with these guys.
For the full interview with Johnny Millard, visit mustangnews.net. A member of Cal Poly's men's golf team died early Thursday morning. Matt Yunt drowned in a swimming accident while studying abroad in Seville, Spain. During his freshman year at Cal Poly, he averaged 77.3 strokes over 11 rounds, including a career best in 70 in the Firestone Grill Cal Poly Invitational. Yunt was also a 4-year letter winner in golf at Foothill High School in Pleasanton, California. Cal Poly will have a memorial service for Yunt after students return from Thanksgiving break. Chris Frias and Laura Hollander returned home after competing in the NCAA Cross Country Championships this weekend at Laverne Gibson Championship Course. With winds howling up to 20 miles per hour, Frias finished 119th in the men's race, 10K race, completing the course in 31 minutes and 26.9 seconds. Hollander went on to finish 75th in the women's 6K with a time of 21 minutes and 7.9 seconds. It was the 14th time Cal Poly men's squad had been represented either as a team or by an individual at the NCAA Championships at the Division I level. The back-to-back Big West Conference champion was coming off a 9th place performance at the Western Regional Meet a week ago. Hollander, the 4th member of the Mustang women program to advance to the NCAA Championships on an individual basis during the Division I era, finished 7th at the regional meet last week. Congrats on a great season, Mustangs. Cal Poly's women's volleyball were handed back-to-back losses this weekend against UC Riverside on Friday and Cal State Fullerton yesterday by scores of 3-2 and 3-1 respectively. Senior Megan McConnell and freshman Taylor Grunwald led the Mustangs with 18 and 14 kills respectively against Riverside, and sophomore Nicole Kessler and senior Steffi Suter led the Mustangs with 13 digs each. Cal Poly honored the team's 6 graduating seniors before the match yesterday. The seniors include Kate Walters, Jennifer Ketty, Chelsea Harden, Marianne Guerra, and Suter and McConnell. After this weekend, the Mustangs fell to 11-16 overall and 5-9 in conference matches. The Mustangs will finish their season on the road against UC Irvine on Friday and Long Beach State on Saturday. We know Mustang Sports isn't the most creative name, so we want your help in naming this new weekly sports show. And we're extending the deadline for another month. You now have until December 1st to submit your suggestions to sports@mustangdaily.net. You can also tweet suggestions to @CPSports or @CPMustangNews using the hashtag name Mustang Sports. The winner will get to come on the Mustang News Desk when we reveal the new name. Thanks for watching our weekly sports edition of Mustang News. You can watch this show and get all your Mustang sports updates on mustangnews.net. You can also watch our weekly 30-minute broadcast on Charter Channel 19, Campus Channel 2, and UHTV Channel 7. Have a great day, Cal Poly.